The class was silent, they just kept looking at his eyes. Rinia did Rudia. Man, that's so awesome. Persina at Rudia. Yeah, it feels like he can. Rudius. Your scent is familiar, do you know a Ghislaine? Rinia. That's my aunt, you know her? Rudius. She and your father were friends. Rinia. I see, we'll let you slide then. Rudius. That's adorable, I could crush you both without using my sword and make you submit. Persina. What did you say? The two of them were about to attack, but Rudius released his demon lord hockey only a little bit, scaring them all. He put most of the pressure on Rinia and Persina. Rinia. Stop, we give up, forgive us. Persona. Sorry. He kept the pressure on them, causing them to pass out. With a wave of the hands, he teleported them to his room tied up on chairs. Cliff. Where did they go? Rudius. To their rooms to sleep it off. Cliff. That's impossible. Rudius. It's return magic, I'll be happy to teach you it. Rudius sticks his hand out. Cliff shook his hand. The three guys took their chairs waiting for the teachers. Surprisingly, it was Roxy. Roxy. Where's Rinia and Persina? Rudius. They had a prior engagement, so they left. Cliff and Zenoba just nodded their heads. Roxy. Okay, then it's just us. She began the lesson. Once class ended, Rudius, Cliff and Zenoba went to eat lunch. They went up to the second floor, the noble section. When they entered, there were a lot of murmurs. Cliff. Is it always like this when you walk into a room? Rudius. No, sometime women throw their panties at me. Cliff. Lucky bastard. Zenoba. As expected of master. Rudius looked around. He saw Selfie, Luke, and Ariel. Zenoba. Hey, let's sit here. Rudius. No, let's go to the balcony. Cliff. But there's nothing. Before he could finish, chairs and a table appeared along with an umbrella for shade. This caused another commotion. The three took their seats. Over at Selfie, Luke, and Ariel. Selfie. Show off. She had a smile on her face. Luke. Man, those things appeared out of nowhere. Ariel just smiled. Ariel. How about we join them in the sun? Selfie. Ha. Ariel. It'll be fun. She got up. Luke and Selfie followed her. When they arrived. Ariel. Excuse me, gentlemen, mind if I join you? Rudius. It's a free kingdom. Luke sneered at his reply. Luke. This is Princess Ariel. Before he could finish. Rudius. Am I supposed to be impressed? Luke. You bastard. He was about to pull out his sword. Ariel raised her hand. Ariel. It's okay, Luke. Luke. But Princess. Ariel. It's fine. Selfie. Rudy, you're being rude. Rudius. He started it. Selfie. Well, I'm finishing it. Rudius. Yes, ma'am. Everyone just looked at the two. Ariel. As Luke said, I'm Princess Ariel. It's great to meet the legendary Quagmire. The great and powerful Winter Soldier. Rudius. Please, Rudy is fine, no need for all that, Ariel. This causes Luke to grin. Ariel. Haha, so forward, I like it. Rudius. So can I help you or something, Ariel? Ariel. Yeah, I heard from Selfie that you are handsome, so I wanted to see your face. Rudius. That's fine, just don't fall in love because I can't accept any more wives, but a concubine is another story. Selfie hit him. Rudius. Ouch. Zenoba and Cliff laughed. Ariel. Heh, you are something else. Okay, I pro. Rudius. Don't bother, it doesn't matter if you promise you'll still fall in love with me. He stood up and walked over towards her, removed his mask, got closer, then removed his glasses. Everyone was silent at his face. Ariel. Your eyes are so beautiful, it feels like you can see through my soul, and you gave is also handsome, some might even call you beautiful. Rudius. I know, it's a gift. He covered his face again. Rudius. So is that all love? Ariel blushed. Ariel. Yeah. Thank you. Rudius. Don't mention it. He sat down. Selfie. Rudy, how did you make the table and chairs? Cliff. I'm also curious. Rudius. I didn't make them, I bought it, I just keep it in my storage, that's all. Cliff. Storage? Rudius. Yeah, it's magic that helps you store stuff for later. I created it. Suddenly a black hole opened and Rudius stuck his arm in it and pulled out a wine. Zenoba. Man, that would make traveling easier. Ariel. I know, right? Selfie. Cool. Cliff. Rudius, please teach me that. Rudius. Don't worry, I'll show you later. He poured the wine. Ariel. This is amazing. Rudius. I stole it from Perigys the Armored Dragon King. SF. They all spit it out. Selfie. You what? Rudius. Yeah, I took it from his wine collection, haha. Luke. What if he comes here for you? Rudius. Don't worry, that weakling can't even scratch me. They were all silent. The Armored Dragon King Perigys was described as a weakling. Luke. Hey, you can't say that about a hero. Rudius. Whatever. Ariel. Did you meet Lord Perigys? Rudius. Yeah, he wanted to spar with me, so I promptly beat the crap out of him. They were silent again. Ariel. I see. So Rudius, how do you like the school so far? Trying to change the subject. Rudius. It's alright, I'm just here to rest a bit anyway, so it's fine. Selfie. You should take it more seriously, Rudy. Rudius. I am, but there's nothing anyone can teach me, not in magic, not with the sword, and not in bed. He looked at Selfie and she was blushing. Ariel. Oh my he. Luke. So what rank are you with the sword? Ariel and Selfie were also interested to hear it. Rudius. I'm God's rank in all 3 schools. Luke. What, impossible? Ariel and Selfie were also shocked. Zenoba. I can assure you Master never lies. Cliff. Rudius is powerful, so I won't be surprised. Luke was just shocked. Rudius stood up. Rudius. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, I promise Roxy I'll have lunch with her. Don't worry about the chairs and the table, once you're done using them, they'll disappear. He flew from the balcony through the air. Cliff. You can fly also. Everyone else was also shocked. Ariel Pav. I finally made it to my room. Right now I'm alone, just thinking about today's events that played out in front of me. I saw Rudius face to face for the first time, and my heart was beating so fast I thought it was gonna jump out. That man is too handsome in those eyes, those beautiful golden eyes. I helped get him to the university to help my friend Selfie with her love life, but it seems to be problematic now. I find myself also wanting him. On top of being handsome, he is also too powerful. I doubt anyone can control him. He even calls Perigys a weakling. This is something, but first I need to get him on my side so he can help me get to Perigys. That can help me become queen. I should play my cards right with him. I still remember how those chairs and tables disappeared when we were done eating. So fascinating. And Pav. Later that night in Rudius's room. Rudius. Wake up. He kicked Rinia and Persina. Rinia. Please, we're sorry, forgive us. Persina. Please, you can have your way with Rinia, but let me go. Rinia. Yeah, what she said, no, hey Persina. Persina. Sorry. Rudius. Let this be a lesson for you too, okay, next time I won't be gentle. Rinia and Persina. Yes, boss. He cut them loose. Rinia. I'm so hungry. Persina. Me too. Rinia. Alright, see you tomorrow, boss. Persina. See you, boss. They jumped from the balcony. Knock, knock, knock. Rudius opened the door. Rudius. Hey Ellenelise, what do you need? She pushed him into the room and closed the door. The next day came and Rudius was already practicing in the training grounds with the sword. He stopped and looked off in detection. Rudius. Seems like the immortal demon lord is on his way. Should be interesting. I can't wait. After his training, he left to get ready to hang out with Cliff and Zenoba. When he met them. Cliff. Rudius, please introduce me to that goddess. He pointed to Ellenelise. Rudius. If it's what you want, sure. He took Cliff to Ellenelise's room to meet her. Rudius. He'll open up, I got someone that wanna meet you. She opened up. Ellenelise. He daddy. Rudius. Stop, I want you to meet Cliff, Cliff Grimmer, this is Ellenelise Dragonroad. Cliff. Hi. Ellenelise. Hi, Cliff, could you give me and Rudy a moment? She pulled Rudius to her room. Ellenelise. Okay, why are you bringing him to my room, you wanna make money or something? Rudius. No, it's just he says he's in love with you and it was at first sight. Ellenelise. Huh, but I have my condition. Rudius. Then you talk to him. Rudius left and told Cliff to go to her room to talk. After he left, Rudius was meeting Zenoba. Zenoba. Master, I still can't make dolls. Rudius. Don't worry, I'll help you. Zenoba. Really? Rudius. Really? I will, just be patient. Rudius. Seal, give him a craftsman skill please. Seal. I've created a little girl for that purpose, her name is Julie. Rudius. I see. Rudius. Zenoba, I'll send someone to you and they'll be your personal doll maker. Zenoba bowed. Zenoba. Thank you, master. The two of them continued to hang out. Later. Cliff and Elenalize showed up. Cliff. We're dating. SPPPPGFFFFF. Rudius spit out his drink. Zenoba. Congratulations. Rudius. Yeah, I'm glad for you both. Cliff. Don't you want to hear how it went? Rudius. Maybe some other time, right now I'm trying to eat here. The four of them celebrated Cliff and Elenalize's relationship. After that, Rudius left to go see his family. He showed up at the house and walked in. Rudius. Hey, I'm home. Aisha. Big brother. She hugged him. Norn. Hey. Rudius. Hey guys. Lilia. Welcome home, Master Rudius. Rudius. Lilia, how many times have I told you to call me Rudy? Lilia. I can't. Rudius. If you don't, I'll never forgive you. Lilia. Rudy. Rudius. Better. Where are Paul and Zenith? Lilia. They are helping Lady Seal at the mercenary company. Rudius. I see. I've never been there, maybe I should visit them. Do you guys want to join me? Norn. Sure. Aisha. Can we? Rudius. Yeah. Lilia. I'll stay. Before she could finish, Rudius teleported them in front of the building. Aisha. So cool. Lilia. That was. Rudius. I teleported us here. Now let's go in. When they were walking in, the doorman recognized Aisha and Norm and let them in. Rudius. So this is what my company looks like inside. Seal. Rudy. She ran and hugged him. Rudius. Hey, honey. Rudius removed the mask and they kissed. That's when Paul and Zenith come. Zenith. Alright, break it up, you two. Rudius. Hey guys. How are things here? Seal. We're doing better than okay. Zenith. We have branches in even kingdom on the main 3 continent, except for the demon continent. Rudius. That's fine, don't worry about them for now. I came to pick you guys up for dinner, so let's go. Seal. We are done, so it's fine, let go. Rudius teleported everyone home. Paul. That never gets old. Zenith. I know, right, but Rudy, why didn't you teleport us back when we were traveling? Rudius. Because I didn't have the Holy Kingdom's location saved. I developed this move after I left that place. Norn. I see, but now you can travel anywhere, right? Rudius. Yeah. He waved his hand and teleported Selfie over to have dinner with them. Selfie. Hello everyone, nice seeing you all again. Paul. Hey Selfie, your work keeps you busy. Zenith. I know, we barely get to see you. Selfie. I'm sorry. Seal. Selfie and Roxy sat next to Rudius. Paul couldn't help himself. Paul. Must be nice, all that's missing is Eris, am I right, harem king, hehe. Rudius. Yeah, Eris, Rinia and Persina also. Paul shocked. Paul. Who's that? Rudius. 2 beast women that submit to me in the middle of a battle, they have agreed to become my concubines. Paul. I'm so jealous. This causes a massive hit from Zenith and Lilia. The others just laughed. Holy Land of the Swords. Nina Pav. A bunch of sword women are talking about their love interests and about building relationships. We were just talking, well, I was mostly listening since I've been focusing on the sword my whole life. Suddenly the door opened, revealing a red-haired woman that's covered in sweat. Her name is Eris, oh how I hate her. I immediately try to embarrass her. Nina. Why don't you clean yourself up, you'll never find a man looking like that, you virgin. She looked back at me. Eris. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm not a virgin, and besides I have a man I'm already engaged to. Me and the rest of the girls are frozen stiff. There's no way. Nina. That's a lie, you're probably just imagining those things. No man would be interested in you. I rebuked her. Eris. Well, whatever, believe what you want. Now out of my way, I need to go train. The others begin to talk, and suddenly one asks. Girl. Hey Eris, do you have a fiancé? Eris. Yes, not that's it's any of your business, but his name is Rudius Garrett. That name sounds familiar. That's when one girl exclaims. Girl. Wait, isn't that the famous winter soldier commonly known as Quagmire? The magical sword man. Wait, what, that can't be? Nina. There's no way she knows him. Eris. Well, whatever you can do, you research yourself. She walked off. Later that day I went to get some information on this Rudius. Name Rudius. He became a water saint at age 5. He went to the Boris household when he was 7 to teach a lady heiress Boris. Damn, I can't believe it. How does that animal have a man before me? Suddenly an idea popped into my head. If I could beat this Rudius and make him my slave, then I could destroy Eris. His current location is at the Ranoa Magic Kingdom. That's about 2 months away. If I go there and get him, I could crush this Eris. I finally got everything ready to go to the Magic University. Pav. Ranoa Magic Kingdom. Rudius Pav. It's been 2 months since I came here and no, it's a peaceful time. I've been teaching Cliff some tricks. I also give him the ability to cast without speaking. I've also been teaching him and Sonoba how to fight. If they're gonna be around me, I can't have them being weak. It seems like this is the time of the year where it's the mating season for the beast folk. Rinia and Persina have been spending time in my room for this period. I've also been challenged by a lot of beast folk who want to marry Rinia and Persina. I beat them with ease, but they just keep on coming. Right now I'm having lunch with Cliff and Sonoba. I've made sure to spread the word that if anyone wanna fight me, they first need to beat Cliff and Sonoba in a fight to challenge me. Apparently because of this, Cliff and Sonoba have been called the Demon Generals. You should have seen their gaze when they heard it. Cliff was mortified since he wants to be the next pope of the church. Hehehe. Right now I'm sitting with Cliff, Sonoba, Julie the little dwarf who's scared of me for some reason, and Ellen Elize. Hehe. Rudy, are you enjoying yourself during the mating season with Rinia and Persina? Hehehe. Rudius. I'm just all this back and forth between the house and the dorm is killing me. Cliff. Well, you wanted to be a harem king. Rudius. Oh my, is that jealousy I hear in your voice? Cliff. As if I'm a one-woman guy. Rudius thought to himself. Too bad the same couldn't be said about your woman, but that's none of my business. I stood up. Rudius. I have a lunch meeting with Roxy, Selfie, and Seal. I'll see you guys later. I teleported over to the library. Roxy, Selfie, and Seal are sitting there waiting for me. I walk up to them. Rudius. Hey, sorry I'm late. Seal. Fu, don't worry, we know the beast folk have been trying to fight you, so you're running around. Roxy. Honestly, Rudy, is your fault for not keeping your hands to yourself. Selfie. I agree, you should just suck it up and fight. I mean, you wanted 4 wives and some concubines. I start to cry. Rudius. My own wives have forsaken me. Seal. And it's your fault. We continue to hang out in the library. Just talking and laughing. Suddenly the librarian came up to us. Woman. Excuse me, but you have to go. Rudius. Why? Woman. Because you always bring your troubles here. Rudius. I did no such thing. Woman. Then why is there a line of people out there trying to fight you? What? I immediately hit my head on the table. Rudius. Oh God, no. The girls just laugh. Seal. It's your fault, but at least it'll be entertaining for us, right, girls? Roxy. Yeah, it will be. Selfie. Don't hold back on them, Rudy. I can't believe this, they are abandoning me. I stood up and resolved myself. Rudius. Fine, I'll crush them. We finally go outside, and all the people that come to challenge me are laid out flat. I see one giant dude with 6 arms and golden armor is playing with swordswomen. Because of this commotion, a large crowd is gathered. The man in the armor flicks his finger and sends her flying. He saw me and walked over to me. Are you Rudius, the Winter Soldier, the legendary quagmire? Rudius. Yeah, that's what they call me, so who are you? The man smiled at me. I am the fighting god, Demon Lord Batagati. Rudius. I see. So Almesia has made her first move against me, huh? Interesting. Batagati. I challenge you. Before he could finish. Rudius. I accept, but let's go somewhere to an arena. Our battle deserves to be witnessed, don't you agree? Batagati. Ha ha ha, indeed it does. So where will be the fight? Rudius. Follow me. Pav. Inside the training ground. You could feel the tension in the air. The fighting god, the immortal demon lord Batagati, one of the 7 great world powers, will be fighting against the Winter Soldier, someone who just showed up one day and started to accomplish the impossible. In the middle of the ring stood a beautiful woman with blonde hair. She was the student council president, the Princess Ariel. She was also the announcer for this bout. Ariel. Ladies and gentlemen, today we witnessed history in the making. Number 3 on the world power list versus Quagmire the Invincible. We have the honor to witness this. Without further ado, let the match begin. The crowd went nuts. The cheers could be heard from all over the kingdom. The two fighters take center stage. Ready to begin. Zenith Pov. We were all at home enjoying our time together, and then Zeal teleported home. Seal. Everyone please come with me. Paul. What's the matter, Seal? Zenith. Is everything alright? Seal. Don't worry, everything is fine. I want to bring you all with me to witness Rudy fight someone. Aisha. What? Brother is fighting. Norm. Who is he fighting? Seal. Y'all know when you get there. Seal them teleported us to the university. We appear in front of Rudy and he's just sitting there. Rudy. Oh hey guys, did you come to witness my greatness, haha. Paul. Rudy, take this seriously, who are you fighting anyway? Rudy. Just number 3 on the world power list, the fighting god, that's all. The entire room went dead silent. Everyone. What? Rudius. Yeah, so go take your seat. The show won't be long, trust me. Paul. Rudy, are you sure you can take him on? Rudius. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Aisha begins to cry. Aisha. Isn't this dangerous? Rudy just paid her head. Rudius. Don't worry, I'm too strong for him. So go out and take your seats. We finally left the room and took our seats. We saw Roxy and Selfie there. Lilia. Is this truly alright? Seal. Don't worry, Rudy is strong, he'll win. I looked at Roxy and Selfie, they nodded their heads. Paul. Fine, I'll trust him. The princess makes the announcement and the fight is about to begin. Then Pav. The match begins. Rudius is just standing there. He hasn't moved. Badagati. I'll end this. Badagati charged with a descent speed many couldn't even see him. To them it looked like he disappeared and reappeared in front of Rudius. His fist was about to make contact with the Winter Soldier, but the next moment all his arms flew off his body. The arena was silent. When his arms hit the ground, they were covered in a black flame. Badagati. His scream put the others on edge, they could feel his pain. Rudius kicked him in the gut and at the same time ripped off the armor. Badagati was face first in the ground. The place is still quiet. Rudius. I'm so glad you had the fighting god armor with you. Now you won't have any excuses as to why I'm better than you. Everyone heard this. Rudius walked forward. The only sound he heard was from his boots tapping the ground. He stood in front of the kneeling demon lord. Rudius. Form today on, I'm number 4 in the world. I'll take your spot, now die. He used Void God Azathoth on him. Once the black mist covered Badagati, he disappeared. The only one in the ring was Rudius. He walks to the middle of the ground to address the crowd. Rudius. My name is Rudius Garrett. The Dragon Emperor and the new number 3 on the world power list. Make sure you spread my name far and wide. The entire arena was filled with cheers. Quagmire. 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 Nina Pov. What the hell just happened? I can't believe I was trying to fight such a monster. No wonder Eris works so hard, she's trying to keep up with him. I showed up here to challenge him, but first I had to fight all the others who tried to fight him outside the library. Then I had to fight the fighting god, but he destroyed me with a flick of the finger. And now that same fighting god is destroyed by him like he was nothing. I'm going home, I should just cut my losses. I stood up but a woman approached me. Excuse me, Rudy wishes to meet with you. I immediately gulp. Nina. Sure. We finally arrived at a room. She opened the door and there he was sitting on a couch like nothing happened. Please go in. I walked in and she closed the door. Rudius. Take a seat. I do what I'm told. Rudius. Do you know why I called you here? Nina. Is it to kill me? I start to cry. He started to panic. Rudius. No, no, no. He waved his hand. Nina. Then what is it? Rudius. You're from the Sword God Dojo, right? I saw it when you fought. Dana. Yes, I am. Rudius. Are you going back there? Nina. Yes, I realized I need to get stronger. Rudius. Excellent, I'll accompany you. He took off his mask and glasses. The words slipped out of my mouth. Nina. Beautiful. He just laughed. I blushed hard. Damn, that Eris, she wins again. Then it clicks. Nina. What do you mean you'll accompany me? Rudius. I have some business there. The words slipped out of my mouth. Nina. Is it to see Eris? Rudius. Yes and no. I do want to see her, but I also want your father to judge my ranking. I stood up. Nina. How did you know? Rudius. Don't sweat this small stuff. So do we have a deal? Nina. Sure. Rudius. Great, we'll leave in a week. Until then. Let's get along well. He smiled at me and I blushed. Damn that Eris. I'll seduce her fiancé even if it's the last thing I'll do. And so after the week they left towards the Holy Land of the Swords. And so the world rankings change and the story spread. This even reaches one person. Dragon God Orsted. This never happened before. I'll investigate myself.